Hi everyone, and welcome back to Immigration Law and Policy. I'm immigration attorney Zeitoun-Sedki, and today we're going to be talking about a very important topic having to do with naturalization, called the 4-year and 1-day rule. So just as a reminder, in an earlier video, we were talking about naturalization or citizenship and all the requirements to apply for naturalization. And as we discussed last time, we were talking about physical and continuous presence in the United States. Now, physical presence is the requirement that you have to spend a certain number of days in the United States, whereas continuous presence means that you have to continuously be residing in the United States as your primary residence. A break in that continuity of residence can actually interfere with the requirements for applying for naturalization. So today we're going to be discussing something called the 4 years and 1 day rule. And this is specifically for green card holders or legal permanent residents who have broken their continuity of residence. So to get a little more specific about what continuity of residence means, it means that every time that a legal permanent resident or a green card holder actually leaves the United States, there's only a certain amount of months that that person could be outside of the United States. Immigration law requires that a legal permanent resident cannot stay more than 6 months outside of the United States. When you have taken a trip outside of the United States for more than 6 months at a time, there is a presumption that you have abandoned your legal permanent residence in the United States. That means they presume that you may have be living in another place around in the world. If you are outside of the United States for more than 1 year at a time, this is considered under immigration law to be an abandonment of your residence in the United States. And what that means is it's a determining factor that you have actually lived someplace else other than the United States. Now, if you have not taken special permission from the U.S. government in order to stay for more than 1 year at a time, such as applying for a re-entry permit, or applying for something called an N-470 preservation of residence, then you are going to face serious consequences when it comes time to apply for citizenship. Now, there is a rule known as the 4 years and 1 rule that applies to the legal permanent residents who have been outside of the United States for more than 1 year and have broke that continuity of residence. And what it says is that the legal permanent resident, after they have returned back to the United States, they have to actually calculate 4 years and 1 day as of the date of their return in order to apply for naturalization. So basically what that means is that you are starting a new timeline in order to apply for citizenship. And problems that I have seen with clients is that they believe that once they have returned to the United States, they can still calculate the same 5-year statutory time that they need to apply for citizenship. And what ends up usually happening is that they end up applying for citizenship too early. So their application will be processed, they will be scheduled for an interview, and at the interview they get the unfortunate news that they are too early and they have to wait additional time in order to apply for citizenship, and that's usually an additional 4 years and 1 day after the return to the United States. So it's very important that if you're a green card holder and you have taken a trip outside of the United States for more than 1 year at a time, and even if it's for less than that time, it's between 6 months and 1 year, very important that you consult with an immigration attorney to discuss the reasons for your lengthy absence outside of the United States, and if you are able to take advantage of the 4 year and 1 day rule. If you found this information helpful, I encourage you to share this video with your friends and family. And I also encourage you to find me on Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe to this YouTube channel for more videos that I'll be doing on very important immigration topics, and I will see you next time.